Alright, hi guys, it's Cat Masseuse, and here I am today playing Silent Dream. So, if you guys are familiar with the Night of Death or watched my playthrough of that, this is essentially the sequel to that game, and it is in English. The English is rough around the edges, but because I played the last game, I translated it from Japanese to English. I know what's going on, so my goal is to try my best and help you guys understand what is happening, and I had to re-record this because I had audio issues with OBS. Thank you, OBS. Had a track turned off that should have been turned on. So now I have to redo all my recordings. So let's just get started. I know what's going on anyway, so I'm just going to try to do my best. Again, English is rough. No hate on the creator, it just is. This game includes grotesque scenes, so please be careful about playing and watching. Okay. I'm between classes, so I've kind of got some energy. I've got pretzels in front of me. I'm like a iPad child. Okay, game operations. Yep. Orientation. Yep, all that fun stuff. I translated part of this from Japanese to English, which made more sense to. Let's see. Oh, I did. Okay, I found it. Nice. Okay. Okay. So, very few notes I have from this portion. I only translated maybe 10 minutes into the game, so I'll just share what I have and then we'll move on from there. But so this is, I'll start with the one that the game has the rough English, and then I'll give mine Japanese to English. Going in, no, the Forest of Dreams, where even feet are forbidden. Mine, the Dream Forest, where entering, no. Just stepping your foot inside is forbidden. So this creator has like a big thing about like stepping foot into like the area. Oh, that's an enter key. Press. But like they're like stepping foot here is forbidden generally. Like once you step foot here, you can never go out and so on. So that's why it's like always about feet, footsteps, entering, and so on. When the people who came into the forest to kill themselves disappeared into thin air, there have been instances of people disappearing after entering the forest to commit suicide, vanishing without a trace. Um, so yeah, interesting. So people came in to commit suicide and then they vanished. I'm not gonna say unalive themselves. I hate that. God, it's so stupid. And oh, I got a warning from YouTube for the Night of Death. Please don't report me. I'm fine. It's the game. I have to put trigger warnings, so don't come at me. Bangladesh police began searching for missing persons. Um, the XX police station has launched a search mission to locate the missing people, or search operation to locate the missing people. So the police are now they had started a search operation to find the people who went to go die. However, search and search was soon dropped in even police who went missing. When the case is on the verge of being swept under the carpet, that's what they have. So mine is, however, when the officers dispatched for the search also went missing, the operation was immediately suspended. It faced the immediate risk of being covered up. So it's like, well, or swept under the rug, so to speak. One police officer who couldn't see it secretly searches. Mine, one officer conducted another search to prevent that from happening. In this case, a specific officer. Let's see. Okay. And his name is, and so that person's name was Yuto Kisaragi. Yay! So this obviously is Shun's son, because we mentioned him in The Night of Death. He's just got really, like, his kanji for his first name is just kind of sweet. I like the vibe. But Yuto Kisaragi, long U. This obviously romanized just shorter, that's fine. But Yuto Kisaragi. He's a cop now. This is a dream forest. I stepped into a forest where once I stepped in, I could never get out. I stepped foot into the forest. Once entered, there was no escape. Sorry, once I entered, there was no escape. So again, the themes of no leaving upon entry. But the forest is full of a thick fog. Mine. But the forest was full of nothing but dense fog. So mine's a little bit more literary, but that's from the Japanese. It tends to be more convoluted and like pretty and more detail. It was a simpler and smaller forest than I thought. The forest was a lot smaller and simpler than I thought. As a native English speaker, calling a forest simple sounds really odd to me. Like, I don't know any better words. I kept it as simple when I translate it, but it's like, I don't like that. Usually Honey will give me good suggestions when I'm working for this. So thank you, Honeybee, for your help with that. Why didn't everyone come back from the simple forest? I didn't understand. I just couldn't understand how everyone who had entered wouldn't return from such a simple forest. Then, a strange thing popped into my head. Then, out of nowhere, a strange thought crossed my mind. The one who went missing in the woods, and the people who went looking for them. Because it's not just one person who went missing, it's multiple. So I said, the people who vanished in the forest, and their companions that followed searching for them, or like, nanka. Like, maybe not companions, that's what the Japanese said, but maybe like the the officers that followed searching for them, or maybe the people had companions that went in and went to look for them. I'm not sure. But I just remember there were people like that. I'll simply remember that those people once existed. They'll become one of many missing. It's something I don't remember who it is. Mine, I won't remember who they were. Unseasonally blooming flowers and trees. Trees and flowers blooming out of season. Strangely thick fog, and the mysterious scent. A mysteriously dense fog, and the scent of doubt. I'm wondering, I only have my English notes, I don't have my Japanese notes here. Could be kaori, fragrance, I believe. But like fragrance is a positive smell, where it's like the scent can be taken either way. They made my hair white. And like, oh, I did add a note here. So they use atama, which is head or hair. So I'm thinking by making his hair turn white, like maybe it's like he went pale. He was washed out of color. It scared him so much. I'm not sure. First of all, let's search the perimeter. First, let's try searching the area. So I have a little beef here. In the Japanese, it let me set my difficulty. In this playthrough, there was no difficulty change. You just kind of stay as is. Which doesn't bother me, because I played this a lot. But it just sucks. It's like, why is it in the Japanese and not in the English version? Why is there no difficulty level? That's, like, kind of crappy. What's that sound? The bell? And this is specifically, like, a summoning bell. It is not just, like, random bell. As you can tell, like, more like a shrine bell. You know what I mean? But yeah, like, it's cool. This map... Oops, sorry, my mouse is, like, really sensitive right now. This is a really cool, like, little map, but essentially it is the same map in the Night of Death, except maybe a little bit longer. I'm gonna save. I'm saving over my last ones. You can ignore that. But this is Red Spider Lily. However, it's not the season for flowers to bloom. So it's like, you know, why are there Red Spider Lily flowers here? They're not blooming in season, you know what I mean? And these... Excuse me. My throat is very sore and dry. Like, these are like death flowers. They do not have a very good meaning behind them. There's something moving up ahead. Let's go near them. Let's go near it. Singular. So here. The top of the box is tied with red thread. It's a box full of ominous energy. So, like, they say box. Probably huckle. Like, chest, you know? Should I open the box? Don't stop. You have to open this to move on. So just bite the bullet. There is a rusty key in the box. It's like a pretty old key. It looks like a pretty old key. But why is this box in the woods? Take the key. It says take the key or I'm quitting. In Japanese, like yameru? Or like kagi te ni ireru kana? I wonder? I got an old key. Hello, dog. Oh, I have to address the dog. Okay. Why is he looking at me all of a sudden? I'm sorry, but even if you wag your tail like that, that makes sense. Okay. You might have an owner. I can't do anything for you. As expected, I quit. Or like, maybe in Japanese, like, as expected, I can't take you. But you have to take the puppy. Oh, I see. I've never protected a lost dog before, but I'll stay with you until you're done. Or I'll stay with you until we find your owner, generally. So while we're together for a while, why don't we just name it? Why don't we give you a name? It's a little bit like dog, or maybe something like dog. I am gonna name... I already know who this is, because I played, like, 2 free chapters into this. And then my audio messed up during frickin' editing. Pochi! Generic dog name. Let's go, Pochi. Should have called it my old dog's name. We had a dog named Zebedee. That was a rescue. My dad found her in the... I used to live in the country, so he found her in... like the back of our yard. We had a real big farm yard. And like he was out snowmobiling because there was a blizzard, and he found this dog in the snow because she was white. And somebody obviously, she was a breeding dog, so somebody obviously dropped her off. Looks a lot like Pochi here. Yuto Kisaragi. Hey lady, this forest is off limits. If you come home now, I'll finish it with a fine. So I'll give you a fine if you turn around and head back now. But like, okay, I know this sounds kind of mean, but with this head model, it looks like one gigantic head with a big updo and a little body. Obviously, this is a woman from the kimono colors. I mean, should be from looks. Generally, guys don't wear these colorful kimonos. Maybe kabuki and so on, but this is obviously not that kind of game. If you go in more, I'll overpower you by force. Please go home right now. I'll overpower you by force. I'll force you to head back. Bro, look at those skinny arms. I could overpower you. Hey, get on your knees now and put your hands on your head. That's threatening. Boy looks like a piece of soft tofu. He ain't doing anything. I'm warning you for the last time. Get down on your knees and put your hands on your head. Again. Hey, wait! Let's go after him right now. Let's go after them. Generally, I try to stay gender neutral when we're not sure. Of course, I can tell you, minor spoiler, that's a woman. I won't tell you who it is. Dang it, I missed it. Without a word of answer, as if they were possessed by something. Like, no response. And, there's something. I don't think it's human. I'm not sure what that line's, like, referring to. Like, something about her, some vibe that makes us, like, she feels, like, not human. So, there's nothing else on this map to do or collect. So, just go straight into here. And there's a little, like, text bit here. I went deeper after the mysterious women. So now they switch it to women. Like, the gender match in this game is pretty bad. But I will say in English, that is something I found, like, my non-native English-speaking friends hate. So, no hate. I get it. It's hard. Just might need an English-speaking proofreader and maybe somebody who can read, like, the Korean or Japanese, just to kind of make sure all the meaning have translated properly. English tends to drop a lot when translated. Then, the more I went in, the more my head went blank. When the consciousness began to blur, the Pochi barked to wake up the blurry consciousness a little. So from the creator's last game, they kept saying consciousness. It, to me, leaned more towards sanity. So his sanity, or like, you know, like yourself, your awareness began to fade. And Pochi barked, was like, bark, bark, like wan, Japanese, they say wan. Like, helped snap him back to reality, and so on. I kept walking for the forest, maintaining my mind of days. God, my throat hurts. Ugh. And not long after walking, I found something in the forest. It was Old Shrine. God, what word did they use? It was like a small shrine. I'm forgetting it. I just looked at it like yesterday. Come on. Okay, so save. Let's be smart here. Because do you guys want to see the first game over? You know what? I'll show you. Because I love you guys, I'll show you the first game over. This is a shrine? Is this a shrine? I've never seen anything other than a textbook picture. I didn't know there was still a shrine like this. I mean, the Tori kind of show, like, the Tori, the red, you know, gates. Let's get this together. I'm on duty right now. We need to find the missing persons and their missing colleagues. So, like, I need to get myself together. Like, I'm on duty right now. We need to find the missing people and Yuto's missing colleagues, specifically the other police officers. What the? The noise of crickets. And this, like, other cinematic sound effect. He looks scared, yeah. Something's wrong. Ah! That was a sexy sound effect. Yeah, that was mine. Game over. Okay. Schneider. Wait. Alright, we're back. Got it. That's so annoying. Alright, I see you, Discord. Shoo, thank you. Thank you, baby girl. Go away. Okay. So, what I recommend this setup on your keys, I have my left hand on my left thumb on spacebar and then ASD. My fingers are chilling out there. The up-down keys, that's where I usually do my, like, main direction. You can use your mouse to move, but at this point you shouldn't. So, blah, 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 blah. Hold your finger down on the up key and keep that spacebar, like, ready. So it, yep, I use an old key. So like in this spot, you could like get a look at like that headless little sexy thing there. I think that's a suitcase. That's kind of a cool model. It's definitely smaller than the other ones because I showed some of my students and they were like, compared to the other ones, it's harder to see. What was that just now? Anyway, I don't think they're coming in here. Is it because of him that all the people who came into the Forest of Dreams are missing? So in English, when you MTL, it does say Forest of Dreams. The developer calls himself Dream Forest, so that's what I used. Because Mugen is like illusion, like Kimetsu no Yaiba. Mugen Jinsha? Kana? Mugen Dream? I don't know the name of like what they call it in Japanese for that part. Kimetsu, anyway. But Mugen, dream, illusion, like there's a more like stronger element. So like sometimes I'll say like I cut some meaning, but because in English we just don't have the same meaning for certain things. Can't do that alone. So you can't go back alone because freaking headless man over there is chilling out. So Yuto Kisaragi, poor boy, let's go down to the city and ask for support when it calms down. So like when idiot goes away. Compared to the size of the shrine I saw outside, it's narrow inside. Something's not right. Let's do a little research. So like, God, I'm forgetting so many words. It's like when I sit in front of my computer, all my vocab just freaking sinks. But like to investigate in Japanese, like, was it? Shuchosuru kana? I forgot. God dang, it's not. I just translated uagaki too, and they used it all the time. But like in English, I'd say let's check it out. We don't investigate everything. Investigate is such a heavy word to me. Like for let's investigate this house, like makes sense. But like let's check out this room makes more sense. Is this a mirror? But I don't see myself in the mirror. Japanese in the Night of Death, like I can't see my reflection. So let's check it out. Let's stop. Investigate. Yeehaw! All right. Chapter 1, entry. I was unmuted to eat a pretzel, sorry. These are some very good seasoned pretzels, the Dots pretzels. Yuto Kisaragi. Ah, so dizzy. So I'm between classes, I'm eating a lunch as I'm recording. Where am I? There's no way out. Am I locked up? And again, some people would pay for that. Not me. Ugh. I hate being chased, and don't try to lock me up. I'm too annoying. Everyone disappeared like this. There's a road over there. To walk around here. When I see people have disappeared, can't you find it? So I think it's like, there's like maybe, because like, Michi kana? Like, it's not a road. It's like there's, you know, a hallway over there maybe to walk around, you know, check out. Like maybe I'll find the people who have disappeared. Like, I wonder if I can find them. If you go alone, you'll die. And Pochi is freaking shadow talking. Who? Pochi's like, me, ho. I kept telling you not to go. I ended up coming in after you. It's like, Pochi. How can you say a people's words? How can you speak, like, how can you speak human? How can you, you know, how can you speak like a human? No living things are allowed in here. Of course, I'm dead, so it doesn't matter. I can't believe anything alive, but I'm in, right? I can't believe, like, there's, like, I think what, I almost want to call him Shun. I think what Yuto's trying to say, like, you're saying only dead things are allowed in here, but I'm alive. Like, what are you talking about? How am I in here? Someone opened the door to hell, and you're trapped in the dead. So someone opened the door to hell, and you're now trapped in with the dead. Jigoku, hell, in Japanese. Fun fact. Ordinary people would die the minute they came in. It's an unusual line of blood. You're not going to die easily. Yeah, die easy, but it's an unusual bloodline because he's part of the Kisaragi family. And his dad was cursed. This is the second time. So, no spoilers on why Pochi is saying the second time. So, it's not. I originally thought it was Shun and Akatsuki. Mikazuki? His mom, whatever her name is. God, I know it means crescent moon. Her name. Oh, I hate that. An unusual bloodline. The second time? I don't know what you're talking about. So, you'll see. It's a long story. I'll tell you when I see you. I borrowed this body for a while, and most of all, because it's dangerous. They'll be here soon. Let's get out of here. Sorry, I feel like I'm reading really fast. I just think it's just because I have energy. I was sick for a month and now I'm like, woo, energy. So we get some items: 5 dreamy marble, 5 chocolate bar, 1 camera battery. Got it. So like, o ireta, like teni ireta, obtained it. So obtain the following items. So a dreamy marble. So this explanation is very confusing. But when you, I guess, a wanderer, are close to death, no, not when you're just close to death. Anytime you want to, press the A key and you can stop the pursuer, the monsters that are chasing you, time for 10 seconds. Spiritual pursuers only go down 2 levels. So, like, the big boy bosses will slow down by 2 levels. So they'll still move just very slowly when you use, like, the marble. Chocolate bar, small wanderers, apart from so small pursuers apart from the actual big pursuers. When the small pursuers come into contact with you, some of their physical strength decreases, meaning they'll like eat at some of your stamina, so you can recover the stamina using a chocolate bar in your item window. It doesn't automatically use it. And then, okay, so you see the times going down, the camera thing. Originally, I didn't like this, but it grew on me. So the camera battery on the game screen consumes 1 compartment or 1 bar every 5 minutes. After 20 minutes, the game will game over automatically. In the item window, you can use a battery to fill time. You won't really need to if you're hustling. Old amulet. This item is paid or given to you by default. When a wanderer pursuer catches you, you don't die at least once in every chapter. They give you 1 free hit. You will be moved to like the starting point of the map. So yeah, and each chapter has a locker at a specific location. If you hide in the locker, some wanderers are moved to their initial position. Don't do that. Do not use a locker. It is wholly unhelpful. Just don't waste your time. Stop. Okay, I was gonna crack a joke there. I'm not going to. Oh my god. He's, I'm sure, the one that drove me to the shrine, like, chased him into the shrine. You've seen him well in that brief moment. You saw him well in that brief moment. Common sense is that a man with a haircut cannot walk around like that. So the guy's headless. He's decapitated. So guy with no head can't walk around. I mean, unless he's joking like, well, look at that haircut, lack thereof, because no head. What a poor man. Like, feel kind of bad for him. You feel sorry for him? There's an old story. Do you want to hear it? This is eating my battery time. That annoys me, but I'll do it for you guys. Because I'm not... You'll get a battery here shortly. Don't worry about it. Pochi. Once upon a time, there was a village here. There was a family living in the village with my sick parents. 2 kids. This is Keiji and his sister, whatever her name is. I forgot already. Family was poor, every day walking around to different houses begging for food. Then one day, the child who hated such repetitive routines left his parents and sister behind and left home. Keiji, as we know from the first game. He left the town for a town that's a little advanced, so a little bit more forward, like technology-wise and stuff. More people. He made money no matter how dirty he was. Like, I don't know. Thinking about the family that's going to starve. These don't make much sense, but if you played the last game, it makes more, hopefully. I'm... Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. What? Oh, whoa, whoa. Game froze. Hold on. Alright, so guys, I'm back. Sorry. God, it took me forever to catch up to where I was. The game crashed. I don't know what happened. It just froze. So, well, that's fine. Let's just mind what's in front of us right now. So, like, if you skip the story, of course. So, save. First room, you need to go in here. Close the door behind you. No creepers. Small drawer. Check it out. Nothing in here. Yes, there is. So they say a Dharma doll of considerable size. In Japanese, we say Daruma. However, there's nothing special about it. So you fill in one eye when you make a wish, and then you fill in the other eye when you've completed the wish. So. You need the rusty key, so make sure you get that. Nothing in here. Oops. So once you get the jade in the box, then you guys probably will recognize her. This is Yume. Yume is kind of a, like a heavy name. And, like, this takes forever for her to get out. Like, I wouldn't mind the fear factor of this, but it eats the time on the timer, which kind of aggravates me. because like honey, shoo, you're eating my time. Hurry up. It's like, is she gonna chase us? Yes, but right now she's annoying me. It's like, God, my throat is very scratchy and sore. Feels like I almost cut my throat. Okay, so we got the. So each room you have to collect keys from, just like in Night of Death. I hope I made it look easy. Oh, there he is. Yahoo! Battery. Nothing there. What is it? So, show up with condiments on display, a lot of cider, silk, and blood. Dreamy marble, which I do need. Ah! Do not use him! Unless you're early in the game. But there is no reason to use it. Absolutely none. Listen again. Oh, you are a little bastard. That made me, like, legitimately jump in my seat. That was a... Just so you guys know, that was a real scream. If I get caught again. See, this guy is just, you know... He's a nothing burger. He is just annoying. You can literally outrun him this way. Don't even waste your marble on him. He's not worth it. It's like Queen. He's... Oh, no. I want to save here. Sorry. It's like, don't waste your marble, Queen. He's not doing anything for me. So... She's stuck in there. That music will chime every time a pursuer is by you. Okay, there's nothing over here. E. Nothing. Because I love you guys, I'm going to show you what this does. This can be helpful depending, like, if you throw down a marble and want to trap everyone in a room. So, red packet contains something mushy. Open the pocket. Ew. Creature looks like a human eye looks like, so touch it. And all the pursuers get in here. Throw it down. And you lock them in. Oh, that was actually really smart. So you can use that to trap. So you trap them in the room. Ooh. God, that makes me feel good. Oh, God, that makes my blood pressure go up. There are signs of something being inserted. However, there is nothing special about it. So you don't even have to hajuke it up. It's small key. Small keys go in these. Little flower here. I feel like someone has watered at any moment. There are flowers that look bad. Don't worry about the battery going down. It's okay. We'll do that. This, you'll get a mirror and it will replace it. But yeah, again, really, you go into your items and, like, you can see here. I've still got 5. I've got 2 of those. So, it's okay. We're daijoubu. We're daijobus, y'all. Daijobus. Oh, girly, I hate you. That's Kankandara. If you guys don't remember who that is. That's perhaps Gangandara. So, Korean K to G sound switch. That's why she's called Gangandara. It's from the Korean. It's Kankandara in Japanese. And this is an unidentified place. I don't think it's weird if it's enough. I don't know what that is. According to the scary stories, the lower half of the body is a snake and the upper body was said was a human. So, yeah, if you read about Kankandara, Japanese, like, you know, scary mythology tale, whatever, no matter how ghostly, this used to be a human being, so maybe we can communicate. Let's follow her. Yeah. Her thing is pretty interesting. She used to be a shrine maiden. Oh my, she's got a lot of arms. This design is updated from the last one, though. Please wait. The shaman. I don't know. And then Gangandara is just staring at us. I'm telling you to wait, Kyoko. So it's Kyoko, Mr. Fox, and of course, the dog we see now is Ymir. Is it Ymir? How long in the world is she planning on doing this? Like, how long are you planning on doing this, I guess? Or maybe it's Shiragami is doing this? We don't know the details, but maybe revenge. Is that his bloodline again? Is that Shun's? I'm sorry, not Shun's. Keiji. Keiji is Yuto's granddad. But why the fox, along with the descendants of the blood, are you here? So why are you, Ymir, and Yuto, Keiji's grandson, here? I'm just, this kid's looking for someone. I'm just helping out for a while. No matter how Mr. Fox he is, I guess no matter how close you are, but he won't forgive you. No idea. Kyoko. I'm also in a state of anger at her. I think at him, maybe? I don't know. Or, oh, no, her. Oh, I guess. She cut off my entire tail. If she wants to finish, the sea I wanted. I'm done with my business is over. Get out of my sight. The missing people in the Forest of Dreams didn't die, so relax. We're in the Dream Forest. Now you just have to focus on what's in front of you. This is... Yeah, and see the time resets. So you're okay. I know you're down there. Homegirl's over there waiting for me. I move fast. I know how to play the small drawer, camaraderie. Let's go. Small drawer, nothing. Key. So of course this starts to screaming. And if you're like, girly, that's so loud. Background sound volume. See how loud it is? I might turn it off. I'm kind of debating. Scroll is badly damaged. So yeah, you may stay. That absolute... Ouch. My throat. So it feels like something stabbing my throat. That hurt, actually. This is a book quite old enough to be ragged with. Or I think I can read it. The snake god of Yokota village, Shiragami, as we know. The seemingly peaceful town of Yokota. The village was ruled by a giant snake that suddenly attacked the village 50 years ago. At the time, most children in the village were killed in the snake attack. The villagers took the snake like a god, treated the snake like a god. To reduce further sacrifices, a 10-year-old child or traveler was offered as a living sacrifice every year. But there was a limit to the sacrifices. When I told the snake god said, then dedicate a maid to protecting the village. Shrine maiden, not just like any random maid, like maid. Nope, shrine maiden. There has been a drought in Yokota since ancient times. There was a lady who couldn't talk. But if sacrifice her, the woman who can't talk, the village must have a drought. It will happen again, and let's just say no. The snake god said again, apparently there's a lot of spiritual power in the village. There's a lot of... That's a lot. We could raise them to be women and keep them in place, don't you think so? After a while on a rainy day, the villagers sacrificed their second daughter to the snake god. Then the lady who entered the snake's body struggled, stabbing the snake body with her sword. The snake also struggled with pain. The villagers cut off the arms of the female victim who struggled in her body with a sickle to prevent the anger of the snake that would come later. Only then did the lady accept death as she had given up. However, the snake that was badly injured by her struggle, the next day he was found dead in the woods. That's how the village escaped the rule of the snake god, but eventually a drought came. Yeah, it doesn't make much sense, does it? Take it. I said, I'm glad I make this stuff look easy. Oh, she's coming. kana. No way, she's not here? Where's Gandetta? Well, I got a key. And, like, small keys are used in those. Oh. The game froze! When I first played this, I played this fine without issue. Oh, God, that scared me. She was coming. God dang it. Oh, yeah. There's something up there too. Great. Generally, Kankandara is over here. I don't know where she went. Big fat stupid hoe is down there. I could chase her down in here. Here. She's pretty fast, isn't she? Throw the gem down. Lock her in. So that din sound is the fact that she's in there and she caught sight of you. But you can see... Ooh, that's gross, man. Oh, there she is. See, and she's slow, but she hasn't stopped fully moving. So there she was. Usually she's up here. And you guys are double stacked like a frickin' Oreo cookie. And usually he hides out. Oh my, what's not? You can't die. Usually he's up in here, and you have to get him out. Oh, dick. Oh, god dang it. Oh, you know what? Just hit me. I don't want to deal with them. So when that happens, first of all, go in your items. You don't have to do it every time, but I have 6. Use a chocolate bar, stamina pack, magic mirror, this altar, jade, last door key, nothing. So I'm turning off the screaming. I don't want to hear it. Use the last door key. Go in here. Recipe, curved jade, reddish jade. Shut up. That's all I can say. And I'm glad I just took the L and got rid of that stupid thing. Go to our chocolate bar. See? Green marble. So you go in here. You put all the curved jade in. And then you're cleared to go in here. Oh, never mind. Sorry. We need to come back. Losers! Losers! Hung the magic mirror on the wall. And then you're gone. You're done. It's a mirror that's up here. Or is it supposed to be back there? Or maybe we'll go deeper. Hey, Pochi. Do you want to go back? Can't do this alone. I need to go outside and ask for backup. If you want to go back, I can send you back. But no one will remember you. What are you talking about? From the moment you entered the shrine, I mean, you've already been forgotten by people. But if you stay here, the missing people here will be remembered more and more. Of course, about the person you're looking for. You'll have to make a good choice. On my own, can I? Or can we? Yikes, sorry. When everyone tried to cover up the forest, the only two people who didn't. Have more confidence. Okay, like him and whoever Shun is looking for, there's one specific person Shun is searching for. I wish you the best of luck. That's all I can do to help you with this body. If you go any further, this kid is gonna die. So, goodbye. When you get there, there's only one who's sober. It's a stopgap, but I put my hands on it so it wouldn't be dominated like the others. Or like, made an effort to not do that, I guess. Like, find the blue girl. The blue girl. I don't know what that is, but alright. I got it. The mirror that sent me here. I'm investigating, or let's check it. So, those little yellow chests, I know I didn't get them all. You can't. You have to come back for them, so we'll see that later. So here's a Pochi again. How long will you continue to take this meaningless revenge? He was such a good boy when he was alive. I will surely stop you. It's a duty as a friend. Don't let your guard down all the time. Dangerous guys don't even show up. Although personality is different. As expected, family is the same. I have no idea what that means. So, Chapter 2, Emotion. So I'm going to cut this video off here at Chapter 2. And then we're going to move on and continue. So, we'll be back for this in part 2, but thank you guys again so much for watching. If you're confused on what's happening in the story, just feel free to shoot a comment and let me know. But otherwise, I hope you guys give this game a try and have fun playing. Thanks so much. See you later. Bye-bye.